Ahoy there, you punk motherfuckers. We're back to Rallisport Challenge 2, which... Hang on, let me close my window all the way, just so none of the neighbours can hear my embarrassing YouTube career. Alright, we're doing Rallisport Challenge 2 again. Because I haven't done Rallisport Challenge 2 in... some would describe as quite some time. I haven't taken my boots off, but I don't need to do that in an episode. But we already know about Rallisport Challenge 2. We didn't know about MotoGP Ultimate Racing Technology 3 that I uploaded last week, and is still being uploaded, because I didn't realise that I hadn't actually moved that over from my old channel onto this one, so it just randomly starts about halfway through, but, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter that much. And we're going to start off today with some ice racing, because we all like a good bit of ice racing, I think. I've rearranged the way I record, so instead of uploading on a... well, there still will be some uploads on a Wednesday, like there used to be ages and ages ago, if you remember back to when I was actually uploading everything I said I was going to be uploading. I'm trying to cut down to just the Friday through Monday kind of approach again, with the rallying on the Monday, and the street racing on the Friday, and the bikes on the Saturday, and just cars on Sunday. So I'm trying to figure a way to do that, and it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, it's not like doing quadratics or something, you know, I'm just deciding where games should go, because I had them... I made the categories that I decided to upload by day too narrow, so I've widened them up again. We're going down to just 4 games a week instead of, I think at one point we were doing 6, which isn't healthy. No one should be playing video games that much, so instead just 4, and only at 15 minutes, so it's like watchable, except for when I finally get the TT going again and I finish that, and the races there are like about 6 hours each, I want to say. Speaking of the TT, I bought that new Slim PS2 that I think I might have talked about at some point, but also might not have. I've got a Slim PS2 now, with the idea being that it never gets a disc read error, and it never does. But the problem with my TT disc wasn't that it was getting a disc read error. It was that mid-game, the disc would be like unreadable, and now it won't be read at all by anything. So I've had to... We're putting the TT on hold for now, just while I finish the MotoGP championship that I'm doing, and then I'll find a new copy of it probably next time I go into town. TT Superbike seems to be pretty common. Then Real Road Racing Championship. Try saying that 3 times fast. Is a little bit rarer, but you know, you can get it online. And then Legends, the 3rd and final Jester Interactive TT game, is pretty much unavailable anywhere at any time, unless you have a PC good enough to run PCSX2, which I don't. I don't even have a PS2. I don't even have a PC good enough to run the Elgato properly, which is why I'm stuck playing original Xbox and PS2 games probably until the end of time. I've never bought myself a computer, and none of the computers in my house have ever been like particularly good. I remember in the late 2000s, my dad was complaining to me because he had to buy a new graphics card, so I could run the official tie-in Cars game, which was actually really good. I think it came out for it must have come out for the PS2 or something as well. I want to see if I can get that at some point. I mean, it wasn't actually good, I just remember it being good. I probably liked it mostly for the free roam, which was something which was a gimmick that I wasn't really used to at that point, because I don't think I'd even played Drivers 3, which was my first proper free roam game, and I was really impressed that you could get out the car. And then these days, I don't really care too much about getting out the car. You know, I think Driver San Francisco was good. in terms of like car switching. The only problem was you either had to go to a specific car place to get a new car, or you had to see one driving around, and there were a lot of cars that just didn't drive around, so if you wanted to drive it, you had to go back to one of the, you know, whatever. It's probably the best car swapping system in an open world game, you know, I've seen. You know, it's marginally better than having to get out and run around, and you manage to find your way into onto a road, and then as soon as you get on the road, no cars spawn in for like ages, because that happens all the time. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. Most open world games, you crash and blow up your car, and then you can't get a new one. So we're doing a proper rally now. But, I mean, I'm gonna use my Seat, because I like me a good Seat. How many miles? 31. Oh. Well, I've already driven 30, so that's fine. I think after this we should be able to get a new livery. That'll be the first time I've unlocked a new paint job in this game. So I'm glad we're all excited for that. I know I am. Actually, to be honest, you know, well, I mean, obviously back when I used to play Xbox 360 games, you get a lot of problems with those. You know, in terms of loads of weird problems with the screen going real funny and this, that, and the other. Some of it turned out fine. I mean, Dirt Showdown, I managed to record, you know, more or less without issue. So maybe just sometimes it works better than other times. You know, whatever. But I don't really want to start, you know, because the Grid Autosport, that was painful to try and play and record. If anyone remembers that. I know I do, because of how painful it was to try and play and record. With the constant glitching and the not recording properly, and, you know, all of that stuff that goes wrong when your computer's actually not good enough to be able to handle the Elgato going on. So I don't really want to try starting a new series until I know for sure that it's going to work out. So that won't be for some time. Luckily, I've got an absolute fucking mountain of PS2 and Xbox racing games, and the mountain just keeps getting bigger. So, you know, there's plenty of games that I have. There's plenty of games hanging around to have enough content to last long enough for me to get a decent computer, or die of old age, probably. So, you know, I know that no one was worried, but I mean, most of this channel is me talking to myself anyway, so I'm reassuring myself that it's not a problem. And besides, I think playing every racing game made between 95 and 2020 is a bit of a hefty goal. I think 95 and like 2010, 2015 might be a better goal. I mean, for now it's 95 and 2005, which is only 10 years. And I think any of the games that I've actually completed... Oh man, the yellow looks better. We're gonna have to use the red now anyway, because I've unlocked a new thing. But I still think the yellow looks better. Oh no, maybe not. I feel like both of the games that I've actually completed, well, apart from WRC, I know I've completed a handful of, like, not even a handful, but 1 or 2 games on the channel so far, and you know, they've both been outside of my new range of 95, 05. Oh no, I could go past that, because they were still releasing stuff for the PS2 and Xbox, you know, until like 2008. I know that the last game for the PS2 came out in 2014, which was a PES, I think. But like, in terms of like racing games and stuff, I think Need for Speed was still porting to the PS2 until like Undercover. I mean, apparently the Undercover port for the PS2 is like better than the 360 version, or it's like pretty much a completely different game or something. So that might be worth checking out. I want to get Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Most Wanted for the original Xbox anyway. I think I can't remember what consoles the Black Edition came out for, but I know it wasn't the 360. I want to see if I can get myself the Black Edition, and then, you know, I know that's probably a little bit expensive, but I've ripped myself off from buying games a bunch of times. I don't know if I've told this story before, but I always specifically went out of my way to get the collector's edition of Need for Speed Carbon, because for a really long time the 240SX was my favourite car in the whole world. And you know, the collector's edition was the only version of Carbon that had it, so I was like, alright, I've got to get that collector's edition. And when my PS2 disc of it packed up, I decided I wanted it on the 360, because you know, I'd never had a problem with the 360, and I still haven't, in terms of reading discs. So I went on Amazon, and I found the Carbon Collector's Edition. This was before I knew about, like, sex or anything. So I go on Amazon. Well, not sex is in the act. It's a used game shop. I think, you know what I mean. Anyway, I went on Amazon, found myself a copy of the Collector's Edition at a reasonable price. You know, left it up on the computer, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, could you buy this for me when you get here?" "Yeah, alright, Joe." Dad comes home, right, gives me a bill for, I think, like 50 quid. I went, whoa, 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 what is this? Whoa, whoa. Turns out, right, fucking, he bought a 50 quid version, and I could have sworn, right, that on Amazon there was a cheaper one. Like, way cheaper, like a $5 max, you know, that's the one that I wanted, but he bought the more expensive version, so I guess there was definitely some breakdown in communication there, and I don't entirely blame him, but I mostly blame him. And I know there are a couple of other times that I've ripped myself off as well, although I can't seem to remember them off the top of my head. Oh yeah, the other one was with MX vs ATV Alive, when I was obsessed with pit bikes for a while, because I had one. And I saw that the only way to get the James Stewart compound, and therefore the pit bike in MX vs ATV Alive, was to get the code from a brand new copy of the game. So I order a brand new copy of the game, it comes sealed and everything, and there's just no code in it. So that was the other time. I must have done it more often than that, but you know what I mean. I used to, and probably still I am, pretty shit at buying video games. Like, when I bought Persona 3 and 4, really spent a lot of money on that. I think Persona 4 was... must have been less, because Persona 3 was like 50 quid. You know, so... whatever. I haven't even played that for a little while. Oh, well, I want to watch Mary and the Witch's Flower today. I could play some Persona, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I've got like, you know, fucking, I only had like one lesson today. So I came home at like half 11? Been home for 2 hours, gonna be playing this game for another, about 45 minutes. Whatever, it's gonna be a long day. And I think I don't even have to go to school till late tomorrow anyway. So I've got a lot more free time than I used to have, but that also means I've got a lot more homework than I used to have. But I'm sure it won't be a problem. Like I always say, everything just always seems to work out fine. So that's why I'm a fatalist. You know, like a Japanese businessman that says, "Oh well, it can't be helped." That should be a thing that I start saying. There we go. That should be all done. That's this week's episode done, I think. See what we're going to be up to next week. Then I can watch me anime movies, whatever it is I wanted to do. Another rally. Oh, so unlock an R5 Turbo. And a 6R4. Okay, alright, okay. I'm down. I'm into it. Okay, let's do that.